In a bustling modern city, there was a renowned motivational speaker and philosopher named Dr. Julian Thorne. People traveled from all over the country to hear his weekly lectures on the hidden powers of the human mind and the strength of spirit. Among his most devoted listeners was a quiet farmer named Thomas, who lived in a remote valley far beyond the city limits. Every week, Thomas would wake up before dawn to begin his long journey. His biggest obstacle was a wide, turbulent river that separated his village from the highway leading to the city. Thomas spent hours every week waiting for the old ferry to take him across. It was slow, unreliable, and often delayed his arrival. One Sunday, Dr. Thorne gave a particularly moving speech. He stood on the stage and declared, "If a person has absolute, unwavering conviction, they can overcome any physical law. If you truly believe in the divine power within you, you could walk across the very waters of a river and the waves would hold you up." Most people took it as a beautiful metaphor, but Thomas believed every single word with his whole heart. On his way home, Thomas reached the riverbank. The ferry was nowhere to be seen. He remembered Dr. Thorne's words. He closed his eyes, centered his heart on his faith, and stepped onto the water. To his amazement, the surface felt as solid as a granite path. He walked across the river and reached home in minutes. For weeks, Thomas used this bridge of faith. He no longer waited for the ferry. He was so grateful that he decided to invite Dr. Thorne to his farmhouse for a celebratory dinner. Honored by the invitation, the famous speaker agreed. After the next lecture, the two men set off toward the valley. When they reached the edge of the great river, the ferry was docked on the far side. "It looks like we'll be waiting at least an hour for that boat to return." "Oh, Dr. Thorne, there's no need for a boat. We'll do exactly what you taught us. We'll just walk across." Before the doctor could utter a word, Thomas stepped onto the water and began walking calmly toward the other side. He turned back and beckoned for the speaker to follow. Dr. Thorne stood frozen on the bank, staring at the deep, swirling currents in terror. "Are you mad?" he shouted. "The water is 20 feet deep. I'll drown." Thomas realized then. He had believed in the message, but the man who gave the message didn't truly believe it himself. My friends, this story reminds us that success and failure begin exactly where Thomas started, with conviction. Absolute belief is the key to unlocking the impossible. Before you can achieve a goal, you must first have the ironclad certainty that it is already yours. Your life is a reflection of what you truly believe. Trust in the higher power, trust in your own potential, and trust in your skills. When your conviction is complete, the results will always follow. We hope this story sparked something inside you today. If it did, please share it with someone who needs a reminder of their own power. Until next time, stay focused and keep the faith.